EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Tampa sideline, a look at the Buccaneers head coach. These guys have lost 2 straight after a 2-0 start. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They're led out by their quarterback, former first-rounder out of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Shotgun now for Jones. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third, they need 8.
5 yards on the play.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week at practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
That's to the right side for Burton. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Falcons, first down.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with him again. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
One of the disadvantages of giving the ball in this situation to your fullback is now you're short one blocker. I'd like to see him give it to their more traditional running back in this case, because now it brings up 4th down.
Little's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready now for their second drive. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
Throwing is Jones on third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Falcons offense ready for their second possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one is complete to McBride. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20.
Another Falcons first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Second down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
Makes the score Falcons 10. Buccaneers nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jones now on first down. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, We hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. From the 29, here's second down and 6 as we are ready to get back underway. From the gun, it's Jones. Looking for the Buka. He's got it again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
Douglas in motion. Now a play fake. Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Jones to the air again. That one taken in by Douglas. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. That is caught downfield by Douglas. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
4 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
On play action, it's Jones. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
A 5-yard gain.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 10-7.
Falcons 10. Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Drive will start on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 33, here's second and 5.
Second and 5.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
They'll throw here on third and short. That one taken in by Burton. Down the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. His 4th TD grab of the season. Third down. I focused, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Falcons will get out in front 17-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
On first down, here's Irvin. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the gun on third down, Jones. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Complete to Demario Douglas. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safe.
The ball comes out. But it looks like the Buccaneer was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession. From the 48-yard line, here is second down and 5. Throwing, Jones. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
That's good.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run with Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll try again. It's second and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. Jones to throw on second down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's third and 4. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first and 10, here's Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Again, it's Jones. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
To number 87. A 3-yard gain.
Shotgun now for Jones. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Jones into the slide, protects himself, and picks up the first down.
Yards on the play. And the first down. A gain of 14 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on first down is Jones. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Falcons 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing component to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop at just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Burton. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage here on 3rd down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. And they'll let Dodger run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hill drops to throw. That one taken in by Burton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 14. That's a gain of 8.
Hill looks to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Finding room at midfield. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll get about 5. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On the give, this is their fullback. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward. I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
McLeod now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And this will be a Bucs 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good for a 1st down. A gain of 12.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Has completed to Douglas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. The handoff, it's Irvin. And strong running indeed. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Now it's 2nd and 1. From the the shotgun. It's a give up the middle. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Tampa Bay.
They run on the jet sweep. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and
From a little further back, here's second and goal. Here's Jones. This one caught at the 4. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bucs will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 35 yards.
36-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
At the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 2.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. on the ground, it's Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. Now, screen set up for Irving. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's the
Gun, it's Jones. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing now from the gun. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 18 on the pitching catch. 1st down, Atlanta.
This is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bucs offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw is Jones. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible. Up a couple of scores as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the catch. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that
He's
one.
brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Going right, it's taken in. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a
The
yard.
defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's now 3rd and
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That one taken in. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
the Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
Falcons 34, Buccaneers 17.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. Jones now on 1st down. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. To throw is Jones. He'll swing this out wide to Irvin. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tight end going in motion here. Jones to throw on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
Again, it's Jones.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so different.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Going for it all. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.